Hey YouTube, it is going to be another tired voice video from Feer. I have been on vacation a little bit and I've been trying to get a bunch of videos going, so sorry about that. But I did want to talk to you guys for the first time in a while. I don't normally do stuff like this, but I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I'm currently on a run to 10,000 subs before the end of the year. That's the plan, and we're not necessarily going to make it at this rate, but hopefully we do. And I just wanted to say, if any of you guys would like to sub, you've been watching for a while, I would really appreciate it. We're at 8,664 at the time of recording this video, and a lot of the watch time nowadays is coming from people who are not subscribed. So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, just keep enjoying the videos, and let's go watch Ashllxyy versus Flakes. YouTube, we are back again with an early morning recording for a video. This time we are going to be watching Flakes. You could probably tell that we were watching a Flakes replay based on the car we're looking at right now. And Ashllxyy. These are three different plays, or three different replays from Flakes and Ashllxyy. This first one is going to be a good amount of time ago. I think this one was maybe all the way back in August, but the next two that we're going to watch are going to be from just a couple days ago of Flakes and Ashllxyy. So we got three replays of them. For whatever reason, Ashllxyy queued into this game as Flakes' mom. So I don't know if he knew he was going to be playing against Flakes or what. You'd expect to see more replays around this time if they played against each other, you know, a bunch this day, but you don't. This is the only one that shows up on ball chasing. That being said, Ashllxyy ready to try and take Flakes down as his own kin. But Flakes is somebody we've never had on stream before. We honestly, I think Flakes is probably like a bucket list player to get to play. For a long time, I think he stayed away from the game, or at the very least, he stayed away from streaming and you know, publicly playing the game, because he has recently joined an RLCS team. So he must have been, you know, in the background grinding away, not getting too far out of the Rocket League scene. But if you guys have never heard of Flakes before, Flakes has a very interesting 1v1 philosophy, or just really a Rocket League philosophy in general. When he left Rocket League the last time, he was quoting a lot about how he couldn't find teammates that wanted to play his style, and he likes to play a really calculating style. For example, I'm sure he would be roasting Ashllxyy right there, who just was playing with speed without thinking too much, and slams the ball off the back wall and gives Flakes a very easy goal. But Flakes is known to never commit. He likes to play it as safe as possible. Maybe when he's up 5-0, he might go for a nice double flip reset. Like, I like how Flakes is making me look stupid. So he does give up a first goal with a very risky wall-to-air dribble play. But in general, he's known for not going for stuff like that. And he's tried to find a 3v3 team, I'm sure, that will play his, you know, smart, calculated type style. And the interesting thing is, it doesn't, you know, he doesn't lack mechanics. I think sometimes you'll hear about kind of play style Flakes wants to play, and you think of a player who doesn't really have mechanics and doesn't want to rely on crazy plays, but he is a very mechanical player when he does want to. Oh my goodness, what a save. Nice save from Ashllxyy, or sorry, nice save from Flakes on Ashllxyy's shot. But anyways, let's see some Flakes 1v1 here on the Feer YouTube channel, something we haven't ever done before. So I'm excited to do it because Flakes' stream is maybe one of my favorite Rocket League streams to watch. He plays a lot of 1v1, and he does a great job of explaining it. He commits to it really hard, unlike lots of other streams that, you know, maybe chill out sometimes or aren't always on the same focus. Look at what he's doing right now as he just patiently waits to try and see if Ashllxyy will get put out of position, and he succeeded. So that's the kind of heads-up play you'll see from him. But he always explains his gameplay. I'm not sure I've ever tuned into a Flake stream where he isn't explaining his decision making and, you know, trying to show how to be as good as he is, you know, how to help. You know, I'm trying to think of the right words. Basically, he's just always describing his gameplay and his decisions and why he's doing them. He's going to pop it over Ashllxyy right here, and he'll get a free bucket. Ashllxyy actually almost made it back in time because Flakes took it so slow. So I don't know if Flakes was streaming at this time. I'm going to guess he wasn't. He hasn't been streaming too much as of late, even though he does stream at times I can't watch him. Ashllxyy trying to set up a double. Flakes has a huge boost advantage, and he's going to take it for a wall to air dribble of his own. We saw him with a huge lead earlier, be willing to go for the wall to air dribble. And it's not working for him as well as it did for Ashllxyy. Great interception from Ashllxyy. And I wonder if Flakes trying to work that into his game a little bit more than he normally does. Ashllxyy, was that an intentional delay kickoff? I don't think so. It seemed like he set his controller down more than anything else. Oh, nice last second bump. Oh, I thought actually it was a good bump, but Ashllxyy didn't stick with it. I think he thought he had earned himself some time. Maybe he thought Flakes was completely leaving, because I swear he could have gotten a touch there to take the ball out of dangerous way, but instead he just let Flakes tap it one more time in. Flakes is absolutely searching for a double flip reset right now. I think maybe he just feels so confident with the lead he has currently that he's willing to hand over some goals, because at least 3 of them now have come from his wall to air dribble escapades. Other than that, he's kept Ashllxyy basically scoreless.
60 seconds left on the clock.
His ground to air dribble is also going to get stolen away by Ashllxyy. Flakes, these low ground dribbles and the patience, that's what you're going to try and see from him a lot, but it's not going to work this time. Ashllxyy able to dunk it away, get himself an open field. 45 seconds left to go, and Ashllxyy is within range of coming back in this game. Wall, or sorry, air, can't think right now. Air dribble bump, not going to connect. Flakes finds a way to avoid it. Oh, that'll do it. I didn't expect the game to end there, but on the demo, Ashllxyy had enough. And Flakes will take the first of the 3 replays we've watched. But remember, this one was about a month or even a little bit more so ago. We're going to watch 2 from a couple days ago as we move on. Game number 2 between Ashllxyy and Flakes. This time, Flakes in a Fennec, which I guess you see, I swear he just hits random every time before he plays a game. You can know it's Flakes because of all the weird stuff he's got on his car, even though he is playing a Fennec this time around. Ashllxyy, is he in a suit and tie, or is he just in some kind of black decal? Either way, he is looking to get some revenge on his games against Flakes earlier. Flakes a big dive and a big fake. Not trying to commit deep into Ashllxyy's half. Ashllxyy was looking to create a low 50 play, but Flakes took it away. And Flakes diving in too deep, man. He left a power shot wide open for Ashllxyy. Just had faith that Ashllxyy was not going to be able to get it online. But you'll see so many fake challenges from Flakes. He never seems to want to commit. Always looking to just have the opponent take a foolish touch. But we've seen Ashllxyy slow it down a little bit at the start of this game and not get baited into those misplays in the first minute or so. Ashllxyy, the dribble, the pinch. Wow, Flakes has had some crazy saves. He likes to play defense out of the goal line, and he has been able to get away with it a couple times on some really good shots from Ashllxyy. But somehow he keeps a couple pixels out of the net. Ashllxyy playing a little bit too quick. Couldn't get back up to that ball. Flakes, long shot. He didn't have the boost. Oh my goodness, what a shot. I thought he sent it too high. I was going to say he didn't have the boost to get up above the ball and hit it in the center of the mass. He had to kind of chip it from underneath. And I thought he maybe had given the ball too much height and it would fall off the backboard. But no, it was perfectly placed, as Flakes will tie up the game 1-1. Ooh, what a soft touch from Ashllxyy. That was a nasty shot. Flakes did have any sort of quick shot covered. If Ashllxyy had tried to, you know, pound it into the net, Flakes would have kept it away. But instead, Ashllxyy gave it the featheriest of touches, just to pop it over the defender and make it pass for a second. Look at his patience on the goal line. Ashllxyy, man, he's been so close. But at some point, you just have to give credit to Flakes. It seems like, you know, Flakes is coming out of those situations kind of lucky, you know? It doesn't seem like he does a good job of keeping Ashllxyy away, and then yet somehow the ball never goes in the net. Maybe Flakes knows what he's doing. Maybe he's been in those situations a million times and knows, even though it might look close, that he's safe after all. Oh, but he did not get up to this ball in time. He was trying to single jump. This is another thing that Flakes will do a lot. He'll be baffled when somebody dives in a situation like that. Flakes, single jumping, boosting, he was just trying to show that he was headed up to the ball, which I'm sure in his head should mean that Ashllxyy should not commit. But Ashllxyy saw a window, a big window I'd actually argue, to jump up and take it away. Three, bounce shuttle from Ashllxyy. It takes control, and oh my goodness, I was gonna say, if that one somehow didn't go in as well, Flakes is an actual mastermind. But Ashllxyy does feed it in behind Flakes, who let himself shadow a little bit too far out in front of the net. Bounce shuttle from Flakes. Look at how slow he plays it. Waits until Ashllxyy has made his pre-jump. Lots of times you see players wanting to rip hard swing shots or hook shots off of that bounce dribble, but not Flakes. He's able to hold on to it and chip it just softly and react to the way that Ashllxyy decides to play defense to get it past. But kickoffs haven't been great for Flakes. I think Ashllxyy's had a couple quick goals off kickoffs, and it's keeping him in the lead 3 minutes into this game. Flakes trying a little bit too hard to keep the ball away from Ashllxyy. Forgot about the part where he has to actually score the ball. But luckily for him, Ashllxyy rushed it on the counterattack. And although it should have been a pretty open net for Ashllxyy, Flakes is going to be able to take control. 1:30 left to go. Flakes trying to get a low 50. He does have Ashllxyy in a tough spot here. Just tries to power roll shot, or air roll, power shot the ball in. What a cut. Wow. That was a nasty cut. Flakes does like his power slide cuts to change the direction of the ball. Late air roll shot this time. Attempt to get Ashllxyy to jump early, but Ashllxyy's done a good job of defending these last few shots. And it's finally earned him possession for a moment, but he is afraid of the pressure of Flakes. You can see him instantly using his boost and his jumps to flick the ball away as soon as he had any sort of control, thinking that Flakes was going to come in to take it away. Lots of open space now for Ashllxyy. Great placement. Flakes keeps it off the post. Zero boost he's going to have to defend with now. The bigger issue is that he needs to find a way to score as well, because he's done a good job of defending in every situation. He does have some open field. This hook shot should give him a fifth. And 5-5. Ashllxyy and Flakes coming down to the wire here on Wasteland. Ashllxyy winning what could be the last kickoff of the game. A nice dribble from the wall, his 50. Redirected into the corner. Flakes has lots of boost. He's trying to play this very patient. Ashllxyy with control, his flick sent away. Are we going to see an overtime in this 1v1? Ashllxyy high in the air. Will he dribble it to the net? Oh my goodness, what a shot. Ashllxyy absolutely clutching it out to finish the game. He did not want to see overtime, but we got one more game between Ashllxyy and Flakes. I'm guessing game number 3 came immediately after the last game that we watched, because I am seeing Flakes in exactly the same car, which I don't know how often that happens. But he's still rocking the Fennec. Oh my goodness, Ashllxyy, so much pressure to start this game. just trying to break down the brick wall that is Flakes and net. Also, Ashllxyy in the same decal. I forgot to check the times, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is the next game. These guys hopped out, queued up again, and here we are. Ashllxyy thinking about the air dribble, and he got Flakes to commit early, something that is hard to do. But Flakes, the pre-jump, and the ball will get sent above him. What happened here? Did I pause it? No, I did not. Oh, a nice internet issue. I was so confused. Wait, the server must have like died for a second for the replay. We're back. I was like, did he forfeit? Did he forfeit with like 10 seconds of the game played? But no, we're back. I don't think Ashllxyy camped out. My guess is Ashllxyy DC'd or something like that, and that's why Flakes was just dribbling the ball around. But Flakes will get it first. Able to use that possession that the internet gifted him to eventually get a goal. Ashllxyy fighting for possession in midfield. Not going to be able to get it. Flakes on the bounce dribble with no boost. Got Ashllxyy up early, so now Ashllxyy's playing up pads in net. Nice chip. What a good read. Ashllxyy was actually hiding behind the ball there too, but Flakes had a good impression that he was coming to challenge early. And one of those reasons he might have been able to know is because the area behind the ball was actually pretty small, and the fact that Ashllxyy wasn't reappearing on either side of the ball probably means he's coming to dive and take the ball away. Ashllxyy able to clear it off his back wall. You see a lot of these wall touches from Flakes. Tries to get the ball repositioned and start another offensive attack. He'll just tap it off the wall, turn around back out to midfield. He's going to have to give up possession here, though. Ashllxyy with 100. Flakes should have 100 as well. Ashllxyy rushing it maybe just a little bit, as he does not get a great shot attempt. Something that Flakes will not do is rush it, as he tries to prep his dribble down the field. We saw Ashllxyy playing defense on that side wall. Thought maybe he could use that to his advantage to push it up over the top of him, get him to make a bad touch, but did not succeed. So Ashllxyy back in control. Flakes playing out of an interesting spot on his back corner. Not something you see from 1v1 players a lot, because of the likelihood of the ball working its way out to midfield and then into the net like it just did. Flakes must have had faith that he was going to be able to stay in front of it. I don't know if we'll see him go for that again. This time the Walla air dribble flip reset. Immediately off the kickoff, Ashllxyy does cover it. Flakes is capable of all kind of stuff in the air. Just doesn't necessarily think it's necessary. This time he gets an open net off of patience and just waiting for Ashllxyy to hand over the ball. Flakes, a lob on net. Just trying to play the continuation. Knew Ashllxyy would be saving the first, but is hoping to keep Ashllxyy pressured for an extended period of time while he's low on boost. Not a great catch. I don't think Flakes meant to send it straight up in the air like that. I imagine he tried to catch it a little bit towards the net, and he will get dunked down the other way. Ashllxyy up 4-3 with a minute 32 left to go. These have been some close games between these guys. The biggest blowout so far was actually the Flakes victory from about a month or so ago, but the last two games have been really close. And right on cue, Ashllxyy trying to ruin it for me by getting an immediate kickoff goal to push his lead up to 2. We'll see if he can get another one here. This touch is high, and Flakes is going to be able to kill the ball into the corner. But Ashllxyy all the way at the ceiling. He got his flip reset. Is he going to use it for the wave dash? He will, and he pops it up right inside the top corner. Flakes just has to sit and watch. Ashllxyy has looked nasty. He won that last game with a similar corner wall to air dribble. I believe it was a flip reset. to put it past Flakes and take the game. A minute left on the clock. Nice pre-flip from Ashllxyy. That was going to be a very important goal if Flakes could have gotten it. 2 goals with a minute left to go is not that much of a task, but 3 is a little bit more than many 1v1ers can handle. Right now, Ashllxyy playing the patience game. Not going to go touch the ball unless Flakes forces him to, but maybe he shouldn't have done that. There's a reason why you don't see players camping out that deep in the opponent's corner, just sitting behind the ball. It is hard to win a 50 when you're stationary like that. And Flakes gives himself some space and should be able to score another goal here. Wow. 5-6, 38 seconds left to go. Pressure on Flakes to either get an immediate kickoff. He doesn't want to do it. He's going to go back into his net. He has faith in his possession with the last 30 seconds, and they're for good reason. Oh my goodness. Flakes. I was just about to give him a little bit of slack or give him a little bit of, flack. Because with a few seconds left to go, it seems like you just should take your risk with a kickoff goal. You don't have lots and lots of time. But Flakes completely disagrees. Says, as long as I have possession, I'll find a quick way to score. And he does exactly that, scoring moments after Ashllxyy tapped the ball away to him. But 6-6, and at midfield, Flakes got beat by a power slide cut. He did not expect Ashllxyy to be able to get that ball back on the net as fast as he did. And with his little amount of boost, he found himself out of position. This time, with 10 seconds left to go, Flakes does go to the kickoff. Thinks it's worth it to try and get a quick shot. But I think Ashllxyy covered this one. And 7-6, Ashllxyy ends up getting 2 wins to redeem his earlier loss on ball chasing to Flakes. But good games between these two. And a nice little clash of styles. But Ashllxyy will win.